we assume things are nailed on, but you know what? Everyone assumed La La Land was nailed on for Best
That's
Picture.
true.
And
That
look
is
at what
true.
happened there.
Oscar time. It is pub talk.
I think Once Upon a Time in Hollywood is going to storm the Oscars.
Parasite's one of those films that blew me away.
Parasite will just edge it. I think it's going to be close.
Parasite.
What's up, everyone? Happy Friday. It is RobFuz. It is Adam. It is Pub Talk. It is Pub Talk 112.
Pub Talk 112. We're starting to churn them back out again.
What's up, pal? How are you?
Hey, pal. I'm good. It's award season. It's our time to shine. It's our time to shine like one of those Golden Globes or like a statuette like Oscar. Or anything else that's shiny, I guess. So
Anything else that's shiny.
We're gonna attract magpies from everywhere, and yeah, that's it. It's our time to shine. This is the season we thrive because we churn out a bunch of pub casts, and yeah, it's award season. We start watching a bunch of movies and yeah, kind of get to see what the best of 2025. As was last year, is deemed to be. So yeah, looking forward to it.
Sweet.
Welcome to award season.
Welcome to award season. John's here, Surf Bum. How's it going, buddy?
Hey, John, welcome in, buddy.
John caught a fish this big. I'm like, he sent me pictures a couple weeks ago. Just huge fishes he was catching. It was awesome. Don't forget, guys, we have a podcast. Go check out our podcast. It's on everything. Apple Podcasts. It's on Spotify. It's on all that stuff. So check it out. And we are vertical and horizontal. So I don't know, you might see us vertically, you might see us horizontal, and we are on Adam's Land's channel. We're on both channels.
That's right. I see John has commented on on both of our streams as well. So
yes,
so thank you for dual watching, John.
Thanks for
and
dual watching. So
if anyone happens to be watching on Rob's channel, please feel free to check out mine. Likewise, anyone watching on my channel, check out Rob's, and anyone listening to the audio feed on the podcast, thank you for listening in. Obviously, we talk all things movies and award season and things, so we'll try to keep our references audio friendly as well as visual friendly, if we check out any kind of visual references. So
yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
real cool. I forget how to use this thing sometimes. Cheers. What are you drinking?
I've got a Guinness, so yeah.
Nice. We're just boring. Guinness and Coors Light. It's like the New York and the UK thing, and we just guess we stereotype. But happy Friday. Oh, my arm is killing me. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, I'm not on the champagne bit yet. That kind of comes like the bottles of bubbly come when it's actual Oscars time. So
yes.
So yeah, that'll be March.
Yes, it's coming.
When the Oscars, but of course the Oscars nominations will be announced this coming week, so we will be live again on Thursday.
Oh, so, Thursday. Ooh. What time? Yeah. What time do they go?
It's normally around. Is it not like 8 a.m. your time? I believe, or something like that.
Yeah. And then I got parent-teacher conferences Thursday. So, but I think we will. So
yeah, we will check that out. We will announce what time. So we will. Yeah, we normally, as we normally always do, we do a pub talk, obviously live as they make the announcements, and then we will do another one later that day or that evening, when we've had time to kind of digest, process, and sort of discuss all the nominations in more detail, and yeah, so but yeah, award season has been underway now for nearly 2 weeks already, because we had the Critics' Choice Awards on the 4th of January. That they started earlier this year. Critics' Choice went first. It's normally the Globes that go first, so that was a surprise to see Critics' Choice go.
I was even thinking that, but yeah, you're right.
Yeah, and then the Golden Globes obviously was Sunday just gone, Sunday the 11th of January, and already, I mean, we can get into it in a bit, but yeah, already some mixed results, already some same results. So is that the early signs of locks? There are of course films that don't perform well early, but then kind of make a late dash for success towards the end, and suddenly, having not performed early in award season, suddenly scoop BAFTAs and Oscars, when you least expect it. There's always those surprises and things. So yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing how this award season plays out. I'm looking forward to watching some new things. Already watched a few.
Yeah, let's go over that.
Not many. I've not watched many, but only. And again, I mean, I'm not going to get too into what I've watched yet on today's stream because we haven't got the Oscars nominations yet. So once we got the Oscar nominations.
Every year we get, I don't know, we get close to the Oscars and we wait. I'm like, just start. We know some of them. Just start watching.
Yeah, exactly. There's some that are kind of you expect to get nominated. So, for example, tomorrow, Kim and Ebony and I are going to go to the cinema and we're going to watch the new Avatar film tomorrow because that's still in the cinema. I want to see it on the big IMAX in 3D because that's how Avatar should be seen.
Yes, for sure. No, I agree.
That's how I saw the first Avatar, the second Avatar. I'm not going to wait for it to come on Disney Plus. No, I'm going to go and see it as it's intended, as James Cameron intended it, in 3D, in full glory, on the biggest screen available in IMAX. And yeah, I mean, is Avatar going to be nominated for a lot of awards? No, probably not. Is it going to be nominated for VFX? Almost certainly. So obviously we'll be.
Well, what else is there really? What else really is in that category?
No, well, exactly. That for VFX. I mean, I would imagine that maybe. I think if I remember correctly, going back to last year, I'm sure the Mission Impossible: Dead Reckoning Part 1 was nominated. So maybe correct. Part 2 will get nominated again.
You think Tron will get nominated? I'm just trying to think off the top of my head.
I'm not sure. We'll see what comes up there. So. John's talking about Stephen Graham there. Stephen Graham, a Scouser. He's from Liverpool in the UK. He's got a very thick, broad Scouse accent. Scousers are people from Liverpool. That's the so people that have come from different regions in the UK, they have nicknames. So like people from North London are called Cockneys. So people from Liverpool are called Scousers. People from Newcastle. It's nothing offensive.
I'm joking.
Yeah, it's nothing offensive. It's just what they're called. People from Birmingham are called Brummies. People from Newcastle in the northeast are called Geordies. There's lots of nicknames for where people come from, and like I say, it's not offensive. It's just a nickname based on where you're from. And Stephen Graham, a proud Scouser. He comes from literally 25 miles up the road from me. But
oh wow,
you'll notice his accent is very different to
That's
mine.
the guy from the TV show, right?
That's right. Yeah, he won the Critics' Choice and at the Gold Globes as well. So
sweet. Yeah.
So yeah,
they did great.
Yes, they did.
Great.
They
won 4 Golden Globes. Well, we'll get to that though. So, yeah, but that's who we're talking about, right?
That's who I'm talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember he did great at the other award show, and I knew as soon as I saw they were there, I'm like, oh, they're gonna sweep it. So that show's only 4 episodes. It's only a 4-hour long series, but
yeah.
So there you go. Much better. Thanks, Bill.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, I was going to say my.
It's okay. There you go.
There we go.
See the light.
There we go. Yeah, I just realized my light was turned right down. So I don't want it to be too.
There you go.
Too glaring. There we go. Sorry. Yeah, for the audio listener, Rob had just sent me a private message saying because obviously
now
we do
it's
this,
not private. So
yeah, we do this. We do this. Obviously. Online on from different locations when we're not in the we're not next to each other or in the same room, so he was talking about my lighting just being a little on the dark side. I went for moody and mysterious, but Rob wanted to see me in lights like the Oscars, I guess, so like Hollywood.
Yes, for sure. So what was I going to say? I don't even remember where we're going. We went in another direction there and I forgot, but yeah, like, I don't know. This year doesn't seem, I don't know. Every year it's like other stuff's going on, Wicked and Zootopia 2 and it's big and all this stuff and everything. And then, Christmas rolls around and they slowly, quietly release some of these movies, and some some you don't know. And then, like, I guess they do it for, to come in for award season to make it, viable towards the end of the year. And I don't know, it seemed pretty quiet this year, but
yeah, I mean, isn't it always strange that I think you kind of notice a pattern each year in that there are films that are released early. I'm talking sort of March, April, May, June time, going into summer. but most of the ones that get going for awards reckoning tend to get released at the back end of the year, sort of November.
Yes, correct.
November going into like Christmas and the New Year, January, February. So it's always interesting that the ones that tend to, sort of be most in the reckoning are the ones that maybe are just only getting released now or have only just been released in the last few months.
Yeah.
You do get the odd ones, like, obviously Black Panther had a good run a few years ago, and that did get released. I think that got released just around the time of the Oscars the year before, but then, a year later, it actually performed very well at the Oscars and scooped quite a few awards. So sometimes there is a film that's had the longevity of having a full year that gets nominated and does well, but usually it's ones that are still fresh in the mind of the Academy voter, I guess.
For sure. Well, I'm excited. And I know a couple of the ones you watched already. The one you mentioned, it's probably going to be one of my first ones too. Yeah. So, like you said, you didn't want to bring it up, so we won't talk about the ones you.
Yeah, I'll
It's another show.
I'll disclose like what I've seen when we know for sure what's getting nominated for the Oscars.
Okay,
I mean, obviously,
fair.
Yeah, we can talk about the Critics' Choice and what has gone where so far, and the same with the Golden Globes, and what our opinions are, because I think obviously whether we've seen the films or not already, some get talked up more than others anyway, I guess. So there's always expectations onto how films may or may not perform. So we'll discuss that.
Yeah, I'm excited. Hold on a second. I'm just typing in some stuff. We're using AI to get some information too, so it just makes it so much easier. I sent it to Adam. I'm like, check this out. So pretty cool. So I know what I want to ask you.
You've just given our secrets away. Like, it's nice for people to think. Hey, Lisa Post, welcome in. It's nice for people like John and Lisa and anyone else watching, to think that we prepare, we plan our stuff. Like,
we do. I just typed it in right now, and we're moving on.
Yeah. I'm just gonna say though, for clarity, this is the first time we've actually used AI to pre-plan one of our shows and prepare. Normally we actually do extensive research.
Time out. Yeah, 100%.
Out over the years.
100%. And we didn't. I literally just typed it in before the show, so I just want to see some facts and stuff. You know what I mean? That's all. Like who won and all that. I can literally Google it. It's the same thing we did last year, the years past, or whatever.
Of course,
yeah. Yeah. Okay. Thank you for legitimizing us. Maybe I don't know. I love it. I love AI. I love the research it does and everything, and the reports it spits out. So it's cool.
Yeah, it does. It is good. It's good.
Yeah, 100%. I know what I was going to ask you. So it's so funny. The Golden Globes were on Sunday, and I'm falling asleep and everything. And meanwhile, it's like 3 a.m. for Adam, and we're your usual messaging back and forth and everything. And at one point, Adam's just silent. So I'm like, he must have fell asleep. I don't know. My question is, did you stay up? I fell asleep. I didn't even finish seeing the end, and I'm just seeing some of the winners now, believe it or not. So I think it was so funny. It went over. You know how long it went over? Were you up? Did you stay up? That's the big question.
No, so I didn't stay up for the full thing. I crashed out. I think there was maybe only 3 or 4 awards left to be handed out.
It's funny. It's about where I crashed out too.
Bearing in mind what I was doing is it was obviously Sunday night. And I said to Kim, hey, the Golden Globes are on. Do you want to stay up and watch some of it? Kim is normally much earlier to bed. She's gone to bed now already. So, Kim is normally much earlier to bed. And she also had to get up and go into the office on Monday, whereas I was working from home on Monday. So, so I had that kind of luxury of having a bit of a later morning, sort of roll out of bed not long before I needed to, if that makes sense, and things. So I was kind of like, okay, I'm going to stay on the sofa. I'm going to get under a blanket. I'm going to, sort of bed down on the sofa.
That's where we lost
I'm just going to watch the Globes. And I did. I was watching the Globes until just towards the end. And I could feel my eyes starting to close. And in the end, I thought, you know what? It's pointless fighting it. It's not the Oscars. If it's the Oscars, I'm wide awake and I'm in full go with food and drink everywhere and stuff, and making.
Oh my God, you got to see his spread for the Oscars. Unbelievable.
Yeah, making a whole thing of it. But no, this was the Globes, and I was like, look, I still have to get up for work tomorrow. I might as well just, I'll let nature take its course. And yeah, so I lay there and I watched most of it. We were texting, obviously, like you say, and it got towards the end, and I could feel my eyes close, and I was like, do you know what? I'll catch up. And I think I woke up it must have only been less than 2 hours later. It was like an hour and 45 minutes later, and I woke up and saw your message saying, are you still awake? Did you watch it all? And I quickly,
you didn't even respond.
In a 20-minute period, I think I kind of cycled through it. I went, yep, caught up now.
All good.
So, yeah,
all good.
Yeah.
No, it's all right. Hey, I'm not faulting you. I fell asleep and I'm on the regular time. So
yeah, you've got 5 hours.
I was so pissed because I did record it, and I recorded. Usually, I should just add an hour or something. I should add something, and I forgot to do that. Then I recorded the news afterwards, and that never recorded. And generally, I don't think it ever replays, or you can't even go and see it anywhere. Is it a thing in the UK, or did you have to watch like a US feed or something?
No. So the only one that really gets televised in the UK is the Oscars.
Okay, so you had to watch,
which will be changing in 2029. We can cover that in a minute as well. But
yes, big news.
Yeah.
Shocking news. Well, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
Yeah. But the Globes, the Critics' Choice, you kind of have to use VPNs and sort of unlock the geo-locked content from
It's just weird
from our American friends. I guess the Golden Globes isn't a huge thing, or the Critics' Choice Awards certainly not, aren't huge things in the UK. I mean, it still annoys me that they struggle to show the BAFTAs live, and the BAFTAs is the British Academy of Film and Television, So
what are they going to do it live again? Or are they going to pre-record it, or what?
They did it. So, and I know with the BAFTAs, they did it a few years ago, didn't they? I think it was two
I
years
think they
ago,
finally went live.
Where they finally went live for a bunch of the show, but still not the entire thing, not like you would with the Oscars. Which I thought was great that they finally kind of embraced it a bit more. And then last year it seemed to regress a little bit, and which really, really irked me. It really annoyed me. But I don't know what the plan is yet for this year's. There's always some sort of television coverage of it. The Oscars is always the big one, though. There's always a full show on the Oscars. Historically, I mean, it had been on Sky for a number of years, and I always loved the Sky coverage. Until around the pandemic, and then Sky's coverage kind of went off the boil of it. And to the point where Sky lost it a couple of years ago, and ITV took it over. Took over the coverage of it, and ITV, I guess, will probably have the coverage of it for the next 3 years now. And then in 2029, they are doing away with the telecast of the Oscars. So ABC in America will be losing it, ITV in the UK will be losing it, I guess everyone else. And it's going to go to a global YouTube stream, where I guess the Academy are now trying to tap into a younger audience. And I guess, YouTube, in a sense, like, makes it more accessible. Then, well, does it? Does everyone have the internet? I guess we all do now. We all carry it around in our pockets and everything. So, I
think bizarrely, I think more people have the internet and YouTube and streaming than they have broadcast TV. A lot of people do not have live TV anymore.
Yeah, and that's it. That's the thing. Like, Sky TV is is satellite TV. Not everyone has Sky TV in the UK, whereas like ITV is a terrestrial television channel, that comes through your general TV aerial that's on the roof of your house. So like ITV is so easily to access. It makes it's pumped into everyone's house in the UK basically. So if you have a TV, you have ITV, whereas you don't necessarily have Sky. So ITV would have made it more accessible for everyone in the UK, but like you say, probably more people now have a laptop, a phone, an iPad, somewhere where they can watch, some sort of smart device where they can watch YouTube, where they might still not have a TV, for example. So, or might not subscribe to certain TV.
Yeah. I agree. Well, it's going to be interesting. Adam, I kind of saw it, and Adam kind of showed it to me, and maybe I ignored it when I saw it or something. But you told me, I'm like, wow, it's the implications of it's crazy.
Yeah, for sure. That's that's going to be. That'll be interesting to see what the viewing figures are on because it's like YouTube's got like the exclusive global rights for everything as well. So YouTube will have the red carpet coverage, the Oscars telecast.
Oh, wow.
And also the Governor's Ball as well. So the Governor's so of course they normally run the Governor's Ball a month or two before the Academy Awards, and that's where they'll dish out some of the science awards and some of the honorary Oscars. You know, Diane Warren obviously got her honorary Oscar, but she wants the competitive Oscar still. Let's see if she gets nominated again this year. I'm sure she's probably pumped a song out somewhere, an obscure song that's not going to get nominated any other awards shows. But Diane Warren, please, it's got to happen. I'm going to be crushed if Diane Warren doesn't get nominated again this year.
Diane Warren have a song out for the Oscars for 2026?
Let's see
what they say. Drum roll, please. Oh, yes, Diane Warren, and it's in asterisk, does have a song. It's called Dear Me from the documentary Relentless, made the 2026 Best Oscar Song shortlist. Oh, do you have the shortlist, by the way?
I don't, but let me
putting her in contention for what could become her 17th career nomination. So, Dear Me, Film's Relentless, officially on the 15th song.
Would that be in her 9th in a row? Was it? I think she was on 16 and 8 last year. Yeah, so 16 nominations total, 8 in a row, I believe, last year. So,
yeah, she's up against Golden. I don't think she's going to beat Golden. So
no, of course she's not. Yeah,
sorry, Diane.
She's got to win. Maybe like if she gets nominated this year and it's 9 in a row, maybe the year after 10 in a row. Diane Warren.
Give me the Oscars 2026 shortlist. Is that what I asked for?
Yeah, I've got. Let's have a look. Shortlist.
Love AI.
I've got the Academy Press Office and 98 Oscars.
By the way, Adam told me about this. I didn't even know there was a shortlist. I don't know. I didn't know that.
Okay. So I've got animated short film, which Snow Bear, you'll be pleased to know, is on the short list.
Oh, great. I just found something today, too. We're going to talk about Snow Bear.
So there's
Did you watch
2,
it?
3, 4, no, not yet. 5, 6,
so
7,
good.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. There's 15 on the short list. Of course, that's going to come down to 5, okay?
Yeah.
But, yes, Snow Bear is on there, which I know you'll be happy about. Let's have a look. We've got the casting shortlist.
List them out.
Which casting is the new category this year? We've got a new category at the Oscars. So
casting, okay. What about stunts? Because I saw that in the other one.
Well, I don't think stunts is this year yet. The new one for this year. So we're going to go from 23 awards to 24 again. That is right. Yeah, it is 23, isn't it? That we've had the last few years. So yeah, that's going to go to 24 again. So casting. And at the moment, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 films are nominated for casting. So on the short list, sorry, so not nominated. Let me correct myself. 10 films are on the short list for casting nominees. So I reckon that'll go down to 5.
They don't have podcasting in the Oscars this year.
No, they don't have podcasting.
It was so strange. Come on. That was weird.
Oh, okay. So cinematography, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 films on the shortlist.
How do you get the shortlist? Is it on their website or?
So I just typed into Google, our good friend Mr. Google.
Mr. Google, because AI is not.
Check him out. Check his work out. Mr. Google's work, top notch. Yeah, I typed in the Oscars shortlist 2026, and I'm looking at the Academy Press Office's release. So yeah,
it's on the official site. So.
Yeah, documentary feature. So let's have a look. I love the title of the third one on the shortlist.
Every year there's some coexist my ass.
Coexistence my ass. So yeah, that's a great title.
I think we got to vote for that one.
Yeah, I hope that gets. Let's have a look. Yep. So short film. Yeah, I'm just cycling through. So documentary short film. We've got the international feature film. So we've got Argentinian, Brazilian, French, Germany. I think we know like the Brazilian and the French entries are almost certainly going to get nominated. And probably the Spanish entry as well. They've been running strong in the other awards so far. So let
me ask you a question. The short list, December 16th, 2025 came out. Oscar voters could just pick from this list.
Yes, when it comes to the short list.
Okay,
yeah. So
but
yeah.
let me see. They have everything here.
No, only 12. Only 12 of the
Okay, so
categories.
they don't have like best picture and actor, actresses. Yeah, it's like sound, cinematography, documentary. Okay, it makes sense because there's a lot of like just if you look, it's like from animated short 113 submissions. You know, it's like who's gonna pick from 113 animated short movies? You know, so it makes sense.
Exactly. Yeah. So live action short, makeup and hairstyling. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's only 10 in makeup and hairstyling. So obviously 5 will miss out. 5 will get nominated. There's quite a few more for original score.
And who picks this?
Song.
This isn't voted on. This is just picked, right?
This is picked by Academy voting members. I guess. Like so.
Sorry, I was just curious.
Yeah. Let's have a look. Who else have we got? So, what was the Diane Warren song? Did you say?
It is called
Relentless. Yeah, Dear Me.
Golden. No, it's called Dear Me from the movie Relentless. Yeah.
Yeah. So. Come on, Diane. Come on, we're rooting for you. So.
It's too funny. Oh, by the way, Dan might be joining us, Disney Dan, and I always put him on the thumbnail, and he never shows up, so I didn't put him on the thumbnail. So I'm going to predict he's coming tonight. By the way,
and there we go to answer one of your questions earlier on. The shortlist for visual effects. There's only 10 movies on there, and obviously Avatar is the first one.
That's right.
Mentioned, and yes, Tron is on there as well. The new Tron is on there.
Yes, I'm looking to F1 too. I forgot.
F1, of course. Jurassic World Rebirth. The
Superman. Wicked.
Yeah, there is no VFX for in the shortlist, certainly for Mission Impossible. So
okay.
Yeah.
Oh, good. Sound. That's another big one. So music there.
Yes, sound has got Mission Impossible's got sound there, and F1 I think Avatar's nominated for sound as well. I mean, you can almost imagine that when it comes to sound, like if you're looking at the short list of 10 films there, and you've got Avatar, you've got F1, Frankenstein, Mission Impossible, One Battle After Another, Sinners, Sirat, Springsteen, Deliver Me From Nowhere, Superman, and Wicked for Good. I can almost guarantee Wicked is going to get a sound nomination, being a musical. It wouldn't surprise me if Sinners got a nomination. Yeah. There's music in that. F1, normally racing films tend to do very well in the sound categories. So, and war films, so F1 I imagine will be in there. Mission Impossible I think might get nominated for sound. Because it has done well in the other awards season 1 so far in terms of being.
Oh, there it is. So, for sound, final record.
Yeah. So we'll see. It'll be interesting. Springsteen obviously is a documentary. Springsteen Deliver Me From Nowhere. Maybe that one will creep in. So it'll be interesting.
We will see. So that's awesome that there's a short list of stuff here. So.
Yeah.
You've told me about this. I never really know. Oh, by the way, too, one other thing I want. I do have my statue here. Adam put out his statues too, so he reminded me I had to put my statues.
I've got 2 of them out. There wasn't enough room for all.
Did we get our I think he ran out of room. But I think we owe people statues, by the way. We gotta I'll pay for it, whatever. The US people, you pay for those, and we gotta talk about that.
Yeah, I think Grace got hers, right? Did Grace get one?
Maybe. I don't remember. I gotta check with her. So
I think Grace got hers, but Grace, if you're watching back, or if you're in the chat ninja watching, let us know if you got yours or not. I need to get Dan his. Yeah.
All right, we'll work on those.
It's only been a year, but we'll get one out to Dan. So he needs it before. As long as he gets it before the Oscars, then it's valid.
Yeah,
so it only gets null and void if he doesn't get one. If he doesn't get one before the show.
True.
No, I'm joking. We take his away by not giving him a statue.
on that note, actually, Movie Mania Nick asked me if he could vote this year. 100% Movie Mania Nick. We got to get him on. I think John did the voting too. Lisa, I see Lisa's watching. If you want to do it, anyone who wants to do it, just message me. I think we had 12 people did the Oscar pool last year. We just have a lot of fun. With
yeah,
it, so.
12 or 14. It might have been 14.
Maybe,
maybe
it was up to 14. So I
So
want to get a lot of people this year. So.
It's got bigger each year. So yeah.
And then Adam makes a sheet, and then I have you fill out a sheet, you send it to me, and who else did it? I think Jim from More Sunshine, please. I want to get a couple more channels we deal with.
Ray from
Ray,
Tales. So is it Diz Tales still?
Yeah, of course, Mike, Brandon. We got
there was Disney Circuit.
The guys and everything. So
So we'll get as many people as we can, fill them in. I think last year we had Pam and Connie.
If they want to do it too.
If they want to do it.
Pam didn't pick some categories. I'm like, you got to pick the categories.
Yeah, I think there was 2 or 3 she maybe didn't.
It was all Wicked, so
yeah,
she could do it again. Hopefully, she's doing good. I haven't seen Pam in a while, so. But hopefully we'll get those guys in on it too. So
yeah, absolutely. We'll reach out to people. We'll try and get people to take part. And it's just a bit of fun at the end of the day. But yeah, looking forward to spending the next couple of weeks sitting down and watching quite a few movies, especially once the nominations come out. Like I say, there's a few that I've watched already that I'm anticipating to be nominated. There's a few that I've kind of looked at and thought, that's probably going to get nominated, so maybe it won't. Maybe it'll, of course, nominations day, there's always a few snubs and surprises. So yeah, there's a couple I've not watched just because I did wonder, well, will it get nominated for sure or not? So
there's a lot of obvious ones that'll keep you busy. So trust me.
Yeah.
Hey, did Song Blue that didn't get anything like in these nominations, did it?
I've not seen it in. Let's have a look.
So I know it's even out on home video already, and like there's zero buzz about that movie. I've heard it's such a great movie.
Song Blue is in the shortlist for cinematography.
Oh, okay, interesting.
Yeah, but also I think Song Blue did also get some acting nominations, or has got some acting nomination hype. Certainly. So I say get some acting nominations. I'm talking about the other award shows. So yes, there's certainly some hype going on with Song Blue. So so that's one I know we've discussed.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's go over some of these award shows. Let's go over Critics' Choice real quick.
Okay,
I really didn't watch much of it, I'll be honest. So I know Chelsea Handler was the host. It was January 4th. It was her 4th year doing it. So it was on the E Network. Oh, and USA Network says.
Yes.
You want to rattle off who won, or like the majors?
Yeah, we'll take it. We'll take.
I don't really want to spend much time on each, but
so obviously, I'm not going to go with. Let me just say, I'm just bringing it up on Variety.
So best animated feature. I'll read it. I got it on my report here. So best, and it just has the major, like 6 of them. So best animated feature was K-pop Demon Hunters. It did really well. So best young actor, Miles Canton from Sinners. Best supporting actress, Amy Madigan from Weapons, which I never even knew what that was. Is that a movie or a TV show? Because it could be both, right?
No, Weapons is a movie. Weapons is a movie. So
right.
yeah.
Oh yeah, I do remember that.
That's available over here on Sky at the moment. So it's one that I am planning on watching in the next few days. So because that's one I do I expect to see some nominations for at the Oscars. So yeah.
Best supporting actors, best supporting actor, Jacob Elordi from Frankenstein.
Jacob Elordi from Frankenstein. Yeah, again, a Netflix film, so already available to watch, and again, one that I'm anticipating being nominated in several categories. Yeah. So,
best actor Timothy Chalamet from Marty Supreme. Never heard of Chalamet. Yeah. I never even heard of it, and boom, Christmas it came out, and it's got good Oscar buzz. So
yeah, good Oscar buzz, Mighty Supreme. So and Timothy Chalamet, I mean, he's only 30 at the minute, so he's still relatively young, and has got like he's nominated so often, he's been an Oscars darling for what feels like the past 10 years at least, so yeah.
Has he won?
He won at the Critics' Choice. He won at the Golden Globes.
He won an Oscar. Sorry. real quick?
He's never won an Oscar. No, he's never won an Oscar. So, yeah, he did win at the Golden Globes and the Critics' Choice. So yeah, he's started award season strong, which means Mighty Supreme is a film I'm very much looking forward to seeing. I'm not seeing it yet.
For sure. It's about ping pong, right? A professional ping pong player, I believe. So.
I'm not sure what it's about.
Yeah.
I've not looked into it yet. And, this is one of those things that, like, some of the films I have an idea what they're about. Some of them I don't, and I love going into them completely blind. Because then I don't form any kind of.
You find the ping pong thing in the first 30 seconds, I think. So. And then Best Picture for the Critics' Choice Award was
did you do Best Actress? Did you do Best Actress?
It's not even on here. What's the Best Actress?
Actress was Jessie Buckley from Hamnet, which
Hamnet, yes.
Yeah, Hamnet, yeah, which is
Nice Report. It's not even on here, so thanks.
Yeah, so Hamnet is I believe it's only coming out in theaters, certainly in the UK, in the next few weeks. It's not even out yet over here. But it's directed by Chloe Zhao. Now, Chloe Zhao won Best Director in 2021, I believe. So yeah, that was the first Oscars after the pandemic when it was done in the
right. I remember that
railway station things. Yeah. So Chloe Zhao won Best Director then.
For what movie?
Yours is a good. Was it Nomadland? Yeah, it was Nomadland. So yes.
Okay.
Yeah. And
so what is this? What's the Best Actress?
So this is Jessie Buckley from Hamnet, which is it's a very Shakespearean piece. I believe it's about William Shakespeare and his time at the Globe Theatre and stuff like that. So yeah. So
this was pre-Hamlet. Hamnet was something like that. I don't. The next show, I promise that we'll have more information about these things. So, are you going to do your Oscar recaps like you do usually? The videos.
Oh yes, yeah. That's one thing that, and I'm planning on doing it earlier this year. Like the last few years, I've dropped it the week of Oscars, where I'm going to try and do it
soon.
I've got like this week and next week to kind of try and put some more stuff into it and try and give people a rundown as to what's been nominated. Of course, like I say, Thursday we get the nominations, which we'll stream live. We'll give our reaction that night as well. I say that night, I'm talking UK time, that afternoon, maybe, evening, US
yes,
time.
I mean, you will be live. So
yeah,
also
we'll
too,
be live.
Well, it's so funny. Like I want you to check out Adam's Land, but we do it on both channels now, which is really cool.
That's
but
right.
Definitely check it out. So Adam's going to do some stuff without me, I think, at some point. So definitely, if you want to see stuff,
there will be videos and stuff coming out.
Yes,
so stay tuned, and yeah, I will give everyone a full breakdown as to what has been nominated, and what to go and watch, what everything's about, and also I like to try and put together some little Oscars stats by numbers and things like that. So yeah.
The Best Picture for the Critics' Choice Award was One Battle After Another. Notes dominated the night. Also won Best Director, Best Adapted Screenplay for Paul Thomas Anderson.
Thomas Anderson, yeah. So he started award season strong as well. So Paul Thomas Anderson, he's again, sort of been around the block in award season in recent years, but yeah, his film started strong. So One Battle After Another, Paul Thomas Anderson. I think that's the one with Leo DiCaprio in and Sean Penn and a few others.
Yes.
So yeah, very much looking forward to seeing that one. I've not seen One Battle After Another yet.
That's available, I think, right?
Yes, it is. Yeah.
Was that a Netflix movie or?
I can't remember.
Might be.
Yeah.
Adam makes this amazing list of every movie and how you could watch it. It's so cool. So I can't wait for that list too.
The ones that are obviously available. Yeah.
Yes.
Some of them, like I say, like Hamnet is not out yet, but yeah. Normally,
good.
Most of them are out in theaters by the time by the time the Oscars rolls around. Most of them are out in theaters by then at least. So
do you remember how many you watched? I know years past, I think you've seen all of them or close to all of them. Last year, I think you were good. You weren't the best you ever did last year.
Last year there was maybe 5.
Yeah, we're looking at like 70, 80 things, right? And you've seen them all, right? And you only missed 5, you're saying? Sorry.
No. So that was, I think last year there was 50. I want to say there was 50 last year, and I missed maybe 5 of them.
Do you eventually go back and watch them, or you're dusting the wind like me?
Sometimes not. So yeah. there was 1 year, and again, I think this was a pandemic influenced year,
Yes.
where obviously nobody was going to the cinema, you know, so basically everything was made available on streaming. So that was I think 55, 56 titles that year. And I managed to sit down and watch literally everything that was nominated. So, and I'm including like the shorts, the live action shorts, the animated shorts, the documentaries, the documentary shorts, you know, everything.
Yeah, you're unbelievable.
Even films that were nominated just for a song. You know, Diane Warren, you know, she gets nominated. That's the only nomination of that film, and it might be a song that's in the end credits, or you know, a song that's, you know, 2/3 of the way through the movie. I watch it because. And you know what? Some of the I think we touched on this last year. Some of the films, you know, when you're watching 50 something pictures, sometimes, you know, like you watch them and you don't know what any of the, you know, or you don't know what some of these films are about, and you're going into them completely blind. And you know, there's been 2 of them in the last few years that have been nominated purely for song and song alone. And they've been some of my favorite films in that particular award season. So, yeah, there was one with Mila Kunis a few years ago, 4 Good Days. That one I thought was a great film. Yeah, and there was it Red Hot a couple of years ago as well. That one was again only nominated for song, a great film as well. So yeah,
it's awesome.
Yeah,
I love your love for movies and stuff, and you definitely portrayed over to me, and it's awesome. So, all right, on to the Golden Globes. So, hosted again, Nikki Glaser, second year in a row. She was amazing. She was good this year.
Her monologue was great. Yeah,
she was great this year. What was your favorite joke? You texted me.
Oh,
she was actually on Howard Stern the next day, and she was talking about that joke, and I was laughing.
It was the Sean Penn one, right?
Yes, yes.
So yeah, it was so funny.
Well, she was on Jimmy Kimmel before she did the awards, and she asked Jimmy Kimmel, I want to run a joke by you. Let me know what you think. And then she literally whispered it to him. That was actually the joke, because she mentioned on Howard Stern that she talked to Jimmy Kimmel about it. So
yeah,
he doesn't get any work done. He just ages like a fine leather bag or something.
Yeah. So yeah, what was
I just ruined
it. Yeah,
he's gonna visit Mr. Google. So.
Let's have a look. I'm trying to find it verbatim, if I can find it.
Yeah, it was funny. It was a funny joke. But okay, well, you start looking. I'm going to go over some stuff. In no real order, I guess. Should I go backwards, or I don't know?
Yeah.
I really want to spend like 10 minutes on this. To be honest.
Yeah.
So. Nikki Glaser hosted again. Sharp, funny, surprising, and heartfelt. She returned as host, kept the show moving with a mix of roast style jokes and warm moments. There's a lot of notes here. It's spoilers already if I go through. So the pit in the studio did great for TV. They dominated. It was so funny because a lot of Golden Globe winners for TV and other stuff didn't win. And I'm like, and I felt really, I don't know if I'm going to feel this way for the Oscars, but I literally sat there. I'm like, that's going to win. This is going to win. And I would say, believe it or not, the whole show I saw, I was 75% on picking. I wish I picked these because I had most of the winners. It was really weird. And you see as the night flows too, like, you know, adolescence, as you say, you saw that one, and I'm like, I know it won other awards. Yeah. So I'm like, that's going to sweep, and it did. So it did really good. So for other things, but we talk about movies on this show. So
yeah. The joke, by the way, word for word verbatim was,
thank you.
Everyone in this town, referring to Hollywood, you know, everyone in this town is obsessed with looking younger.
Yes.
You know, but meanwhile, Sean Penn over there is thinking to himself, what if I morphed slowly into a sexy leather handbag?
That is awesome.
That was,
so
yeah.
You
such a good, yeah.
Adam messaged me, Heather leather handbag with the little
sexy leather handbag, and yeah, Sean Penn took it so well as well.
She asked, and she said she asked a couple people, and he said he could take it. It's not a big deal. So
yeah,
I think he was smoking a cigarette on stage or something. They were saying so.
So yeah, funny, it was a very good joke. So.
All right, so I'm just going to go over. Is that you want me to go over? You want to go over the Golden Globe winners, just a couple of them, the major ones?
Yeah. I've got it. I've got it up here as well. So, yeah, let's take a look. What have we got? We've got, if we're looking at the movie ones, starting with Yeah. So yeah, screenplay again, Paul Thomas Anderson, One Battle After Another, and again,
what's
best
his
director.
movies? I kind of know him, but I don't know what's he famous for? His movies.
Oh God, what was his most recent one? So, obviously he did Boogie Nights. He did Licorice
Boogie
Pizza.
Nights. Yes, that's
Licorice Pizza was the one that
yes. Okay.
2 or 3
Yes.
years ago.
Okay.
So
I
yeah,
remember that did well.
Yes, yes. I'm trying to remember which other ones, but yeah,
He's
Licorice
very
Pizza was
talented.
one that was nominated only a couple of years ago. So
Yeah, good movie.
yeah. So
it's another one. Like I would never watch that, and it was an Oscar thing, and we watched it, and it was like, ooh, that was good. So
yeah. So
he is talented.
He is talented. Yeah, he very much is.
Okay.
So yeah. So cinematic box office achievement, they don't do that at the Oscars, so I'm really not bothered. It's an award I hate. Like the cinematic box office achievement.
Is that like, hey, we did great making money at the box office? Is that what that award is? I never really knew what the hell that was.
Yeah, basically, yeah. So I think Barbie won it a couple of years ago, and
okay,
did Wicked win it last year? And it's kind of like, okay, great.
Yes.
So
it's a fairly new
you
category too, right?
You made a movie that's already got a massive fan base. If they released a new Star Wars or a new Marvel Avengers with all of the original Avengers, I'm sure that would be the winner. You know what I mean?
Very weird.
Yeah, it doesn't necessarily honor the craft of the filmmaking. So yeah, best supporting actor, Stellan Skarsgård from Sentimental Values. So that's an international film. Sentimental Values,
yes.
I believe, is a Norwegian film. So that was the one where it was different because Jacob Elordi, of course, won it for Frankenstein at the Critics' Choice. Stellan Skarsgård won it at the Golden Globes. So instantly there's a race on now, I guess, between two of them there. Same with Best Supporting Actress.
Those two always seem like you're like, well, who are you gonna pick? And like it's funny. Like I think we pick like those categories like very close to the awards and let all the awards go by and see what the hype is and see who won. And you kind of you play out the odds and like these subcat. A lot of them, it's just obvious who's gonna win. But
and this is the thing as well. So this is the thing with the Golden Globes. They divide their movies up into two separate subcategories as well, don't they? So you have like movies for drama and movies for musical or comedy. So it means that multiple actors win awards, which then makes it even more confusing when you're going into the into the later awards like the BAFTAs and So Best Supporting Actress went to Teyana Taylor for One Battle After Another, whereas Amy Madigan had won it for Weapons at Critics' Choice. So Teyana Taylor was very shocked that she had beaten Amy Madigan in this one. Then obviously Best Actor for Musical or Comedy was Timothée Chalamet again. So he won the Critics' Choice.
No.
Chalamet.
Thank you.
Chalamet.
Thank you.
Best Actress for
his first one,
comedy.
his first Golden Globe.
Yeah, that's right. So Best Actress for Musical or Comedy was Rose Byrne for If I Had Legs, I'd Kick You.
That was a little obscure.
Yeah, that one was an obscure one, but then obviously you still have Best Actor for Drama.
And that's a movie? If I Had Legs, I'd Kick You?
Yeah, that is a movie, yes, yeah.
Okay.
Best Actor for Drama was Wagner Moura for The Secret Agent. That's one of the Brazilian films, so I'm expecting to see it nominated at least for Best International Picture. And Best Actress for Drama, again, was Jessie Buckley from Hamnet, so she has won at both the Critics' Choice and Golden Globes there. So, again, Best Animated Film, K-Pop Demon Hunters, the non-English language film, The Secret Agent, so you had the actor, that's the Brazilian entry. And then I think, so again, Best Film, they split that into two. So musical or comedy, you had One Battle After Another, which won at the Critics' Choice. Best Film for Drama was Hamnet.
So
I think that was a bit of a shock at the Golden Globes. Yeah, that was a shock at the Golden Globes as well, because there has been much talk about Sinners as well being very much in the race. I read an article in the week where they're even wondering whether Sinners might surprise us all with the Oscars nominations and actually beat the all-time record for nominations, such as the hype that Sinners is on at the moment. So obviously the leading Oscars nominations of all time, obviously you got Titanic and La La Land, and there was a couple of others that all landed 14 nods apiece. They're talking about Sinners maybe going one better and getting 15 nominations across all the categories at the Oscars. So whether that happens or not remains to be seen. But that's much of the hype at the moment. So yeah. So but then, like I say, that could be a spanner in the works that the Golden Globes saw Hamnet beat Sinners there in the best film.
Yeah, we'll see. I don't know. It's gonna be a good race.
Yeah. The problem is there. Sinners is nominated in the drama category, whereas I thought Sinners would have been better suited in the musical or comedy category, personally. So
bizarre, yeah.
Yeah. So maybe Sinners was just in the wrong category there. Maybe it had it been nominated for. I mean, still, I guess it would have been up against a very strong One Battle After Another, which seems to be performing well early in the season. But yeah, I'm not sure I agree with Sinners being in the drama category. So maybe Hamnet winning that is a fair result. Welcome in, Nick. Good to see you, buddy.
Hey, Nick. We're talking about you, Nick. So Nick asked me on a DM if he's voting, whatever. 100%, Nick. We want you in. If anyone else wants to vote, just hit me up on Instagram or whatever, Facebook or X, and message me, and I'll send you the form. So, oh, good. And if you've voted before, I'm just sending you the form. So, so go ahead, finish what the Golden Globe.
So that was it. Really, was coming down to the best films. So, like I say, they've given it for 2 best films. So so One Battle After Another and Hamnet. So yeah, let's see what happens. I won't go into the smaller categories like score and song and things like that yet. But yeah,
no Diane Warren here for us. So.
No Diane Warren, I don't think, for original song. So
I'm thinking about it. I can guarantee a small movie would just go to her and ask her for a song, because it actually gets, a movie that you never heard of. It gets them attention. You know what I mean? So,
yeah,
and you'll get a movie that's never going to get an Oscar nomination. We'll get a Diane Warren thing. She has a good track record.
Isn't it funny? Isn't it?
I wonder if they sell it like that, her services.
You can. Well, you are then. Your film could be nominated just for a song.
Yeah.
And for nothing else. But you then have an Oscar nominated film on your hand.
Exactly.
It's
Adam, I wonder if your next movie you can just
maybe just write a belting song.
DM her on Instagram or something.
Yeah, and get Diane Warren to write as a song. Yeah. And then obviously your film is nominated at the Academy Awards.
Oscar Award nominee for BFF Adam. There you go. She has 121,000 followers. And look, I just followed her. 121,001 followers. From me, so
there you go. Yeah, rooting for Diane Warren this year.
And you could message her. I vote you message her next time. Hey, I can message her. Boom, right there.
I'll message her and say I've got the film where you're finally going to win your Oscar.
Yes.
yeah. So
love it. Oh, maybe she could write a theme song for Pub Talk. I'd love it.
I mean,
that'd be all. Why not? She would.
I don't think she'll do that until she's won an Oscar. Maybe.
I don't know.
Let her compete for that elusive Oscar first, I think.
How come there's not much hype over Begonia?
Do you know, I expected a lot more hype over Begonia. That's obviously Emma Stone, and her
other movie did such hype. I don't know.
Yeah. So let's have a look. So Begonia,
that is the worst movie poster ever, by the way. Horrible movie poster.
But then it's very much a Yorgos Lanthimos. He does things that are just a bit different. A bit obscure. So, but he's had great. Obviously ever since he did The Favourite, where obviously Emma Stone was in that, and that was the one where who was it that beat Glenn Close? Why has her name suddenly eluded me all of a sudden? When everyone expected Glenn Close to win, and and of course it was Olivia Colman. Of course it was. It was Olivia.
Oh, right.
Colman.
Yeah.
Yeah. When she won, gave one of the best speeches of all time
Yes,
as well.
it was great.
Yeah, but yes, and then obviously, Yorgos Lanthimos has done some amazing movies since. So obviously Emma Stone won Best Actress in another Yorgos one, which was Poor Things, wasn't it? So yeah, and he did Kinds of Kindness as well. He's done Begonia now. I think everyone was expecting Begonia, the whole Emma Stone Yorgos Lanthimos third collaboration. I think that everyone was expecting that to go strong again, but
we'll see.
It hasn't done yet. So
it's another one. You're just like, it's probably like you probably never even. I don't know. I guess because she's in it, but
yeah,
Emma Stone.
Yeah, and I guess Begonia maybe isn't getting so much hype yet because, again, it's only just coming to cinemas. I think in early 2026. So
well, it has to be in 2025 to be nominated. So
yeah,
probably last week, whatever. So
yeah.
And then Best Picture winner. Did you talk about that for the musical or the drama?
Yes, I did. Yeah. So
musical or comedy? I mean,
yeah, one battle after another, and sorry, just give me 2 seconds.
Sure.
Do
your thing.
Ebony's just been trying to call me.
Tell Ebony I said hi. She's the best.
I will do.
Does Ebony pick? And Kim's gonna pick. That's right.
Kim will pick. Yeah. Ebony. I'm not sure. I'll try and get. Yeah.
Well, it's an older Ebony now. She may be. I don't know. She might be into
it. It is an older Ebony, and she's now obviously at college. And she is one of her subjects that she's studying is film studies. So I will actively encourage her to watch the Oscars with us this year. So.
All right, so let's talk. I guess we're not going to talk Oscars till this week. Our stream,
Thursday
after Thursday. Yes,
so Thursday coming up. So Thursday,
right on time here. Good job.
Yeah. There's a question in the chat. Who do you like from Transformers? I mean, that's a very specific question. Who do you like from Transformers? Are we talking specific?
I'm going to say Bumblebee. I don't know.
Yeah. I was going to say, are we talking characters or actors? Like that, I think that we need a more specific sort of, we need to know which direction you want us to go in here.
I know, but I like that you read the question. So. And then Nick was saying, I thought Sinners was more of a thriller. I don't spoil it, Nick. I got to see this movie. So I'm sure there's a review on movie meeting.
Sinners. Yeah, I'm not sure I agree there, Nick, but like I can see where you're coming from. Yeah, there are thriller elements to it. So it's
I want to see it. I know Brandon loved that movie, so
it's a great film. So yeah, that's one I can confirm that I have seen, and it is a fantastic film. And Kim loved it as well. But yeah, we'll obviously talk what we have seen already this week. So Thursday.
Yes.
Thursday, 8 a.m. Eastern, so 5 a.m. Pacific, and it's going to be like 1 p.m. UK time. This is an estimate at the moment. I'm not sure what time exactly we will go live, but stay tuned to your YouTube feeds and stuff. Turn on those notifications and whatnot, and you'll see when we're going to go live, because we're going to go live as the Oscars are announced live.
Yes.
The Oscars nominations are announced live, so you'll get our live reaction. That will only be a short live, it won't be any longer than probably 30 to 45 minutes,
Yeah, I don't even know if I can do that. So
yeah, so
we're just going to announce the winners. So maybe you can do that on your chat.
Yeah, we can do the nominations. And then later that evening, when we've had time to process it, digest it and stuff, we will then obviously we will do the more in-depth show where we go through category by category and and discuss our thoughts, discuss any snubs, any surprises, and what films we have seen, what films we're looking forward to seeing in the Oscars race. So
yeah, for sure. All right, well, let's wrap this up. Anything else you want to talk about, or before we get out of here?
No, that's it for now. I think again, this is our favorite time of the year.
Yeah,
it's our time to shine because we tend to pump the content out. So stay tuned for that. Especially if you're film fans, obviously we know John is, we know Nick is, and we know a bunch of other regulars in the pub are as well. So yeah, so stay tuned, because like Rob alluded to earlier, you know, once we have those Oscar nominations locked in, we know what the 2026 98th Academy Award Oscar nominees are. Then I'll be putting content out about those nominees, and you know, just giving you guys a bit more information about, you know, because there's always films that people are like, what is that? I've never heard of that. So yeah, I'll give you the breakdowns and things, so you can go and take a look at that. Give you some stats about the upcoming awards, and then obviously we'll discuss our thoughts on those.
Yeah, and our predictions and our picks.
And our predictions and picks will come up obviously closer to the Oscars, you know, sort of early March time, and yeah, we'll go from there.
For sure. All right, buddy. Great stream as always. Thank you so much. And I will see you Thursday then. So I'm excited. So.
Yes. Yep. So yeah, cool. See you Thursday. Cool.
Happy Friday, you guys. Happy Friday. Thank you so much. Thank you so much to my channel members. And happy Friday. Appreciate you. And we'll see you Thursday morning, 8 a.m. Eastern time. I don't know what that is. 9, 10, 11, 12, 1 o'clock UK time. 1 o'clock UK time. 5 o'clock.
Yeah. 5 a.m. Yeah, 5 a.m. Pacific. So yeah.
All right, cool. Cheers. Have a great weekend, everyone. Thank you so much, Adam. See you guys.
Catch you in a bit, guys.
Thank you. Bye, guys.
Take care.